Alright, welcome to another reaction video with your host, Oatmeal Joey Arnold. That's me. This is part 2 of the Oatmeal Joey Arnold documentary by the Memes World Productions. I did a reaction video already for episode 1. That video is 30 minutes long, and here is part 2. The Oatmeal Joey Arnold documentary, part 2, by the Memes World Productions. And this is my first time watching this. I'm gonna react to it as I watch it. And I thought the first episode was pretty good.
Real Joy, creator of Arnold, that he started making videos around his 11th birthday, 1996, and has always enjoyed filming.
Yeah, that's right. In case you're wondering, what is this guy with a British accent saying about me? He said I started making videos back in '96. True. And here is a song I wrote, or a little bit of poetry. 12 years ago, 10 years ago. The closer you get to the one, the closer you come to having one. As in, like, a lover or something. Doesn't have to be a lover. All kinds of relationships are pretty precious. But especially a lover of the opposite sex. Joey Arnold, you sound pretty traditional. You're not so progressive. Yep, I know. I am. Let's continue.
Acting, editing, singing, writing, creating, producing, developing, crafting, and telling great stories.
It's white Michael Jordan. Back in '96. The one and only white Michael Jordan. He was bored of playing basketball, so he decided to join the hockey league. What else is he gonna do? What does he think he is? God? Wait, maybe he is. That's white Michael Jordan. White Michael Jordan, because Michael Jackson's not the only person that can become black and white, and then white, and then tear off his nose like he's an alien. Wow, what's that all about? This was one of the first videos I made with my brother. It's white Michael Jordan. Look, he has no glasses on. You can't even recognize him. This is me in '96, a few days before my 11th birthday. Wow. In the kitchen.
So I try out the hockey team.
Oh, baby. Now, without any delays, here comes something that I probably wouldn't have done because I wanted to do something with the puppets, like go do something stupid like that.
Here I am in 2003. And I made some videos in 2003 where I would talk about some of my yearbooks, and I would go through it, and I would do a little bit of commentary, and I would show you some of the pictures, some of the things inside my yearbooks, my high school yearbook, and I had a bunch of notes in the yearbooks, and I would say a bunch of random things, what I thought about different people, different students, and everybody from my high school. I would say things like, "Oh, what a hottie," or "That guy sucks," and stuff like that. And I would do a little bit of wannabe comedy in some of the videos, and I would just say a bunch of random things in order to try to be funny. What has changed, you're wondering? Not a lot, I guess, because I still do that sometimes. I like to do that. But, I wonder sometimes, what would a real documentary be like? A real Joey Arnold documentary. Well, if it was a absolutely hardcore documentary, it would have to, let me say this very clearly, you would have to try to interview people that knew me and have them say stuff about, "Oh yeah, Joey Arnold, what a great guy," or "Joey Arnold, what a terrible man, what a stupid idiot," or "that guy, I don't know anything about him." I feel a lot of things over the years about this kind of stuff, because like, sometimes I feel like people don't know me. Some people a little bit, some people more than other, but it's like, I think that some people may know aspects to who I am, maybe half of it, but not the other half. And that's very critical, very crucial in trying to know somebody. And there may be a difference between a person's personal life and a person's public persona. And for me, sometimes I don't know the difference. I don't always know the difference, or sometimes I do, but it's sometimes it's conflated. I have to emphasize it. Really stress on that word. I like that word. Love that word. Conflated. I need subtitles. Conflated. Very conflated. And I know sometimes who I am. But that's not to say it doesn't change. And it does, and it doesn't, kind of, because I'm everything and nothing. And there's a crazy side of me, and then there's like the more serious side to me. And sometimes I'm being silly or something, and I really don't tell people that. And so then you could think that's me, and that's all I am. It's not. And so it's like taking a person out of context. When you don't see the full aspect to who a person is, then you're taking the person out of context. And it's unfortunate. People do it all the time. And you can only get so much out of really trying to understand a person. You want to understand. You want to understand a person. But it's like, there's only so much you can do. And what you get from your first reaction, your first impression of a person, really influences everything else. Your relationship or lack thereof with the person, with the individual. And within the realm of psychology and sociology and anthropology, even, like, all of those things, within the realm of that, it's critical to understand that all of that is hindering your understanding of yourself and people around you. And I'm making a big deal about that right now, and about me right now as I watch this video. About me. Even though this may not matter, even if this doesn't matter, like, it personifies a lot. I see a lot of truth in understanding myself and in understanding other people. Like, I see it as critical to understand. I see that, like, it's critical to understand yourself before you can really understand other people. And I would admit that I believe that I didn't really do a really good job in my life of trying to explain myself, who I am, what I'm all about. And as I get older, I try to work on that, and I try to be more clear in who I am and everything like that. I try to be more simple in a way. I try to summarize things. I try to help people see what I want them to see, and just being more transparent, and just being more relevant, or being more translatable. Like, I want people to understand me, but there's a lot of times I wouldn't really explain myself, and there could be many reasons for that over the years, depending on a lot of things and everything. But sometimes I don't know if people can understand me, or I make a lot of assumptions, and it's unfortunate. But I did that sometimes. I don't know exactly. I'm still not totally sure who I am. And who I am is based on who I was. And then I think about who I want to be. And there can be a difference between who I am and perception. And perception is a powerful thing. And sometimes it's more important in regards to building relationships and getting along with each other, being a peacemaker when you're involved with other people in free markets and local communities and everything else. It's critical to understand what makes people tick, and it's critical to understand the genetic makeup of what brings us together is a human race, and I am consistent in my dedication to trying to understand people and myself and everything. And I think about all of that all the time. I study history and psychology and geopolitics and culture and a variety of things. And I make videos, I write articles, I make memes, I collect data, I collect articles, I collect videos, and then I post them in my daily blog. And I try to work on my skills as a person with whatever that I have. And I think I have a lot to offer, but I think I've done a lousy job at summarizing what I have. So, sometimes I am too crazy, and sometimes I am too serious. Like now, maybe, I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts about me, about who I am, who I was, who I am becoming. I took a personality test today. It's not the first time I've ever done this, but it helps you understand what kind of person you are. There's a lot of these personality tests you can find online. And this one had 4 animals. I scored a 30 on being a lion. And then number 2 and 3 was a score of 27 on otter and a beaver. And then the last score was a 15, and that was a golden retriever. So I decided to say, okay, number 1, I'm a lion. Number 2, I'm an otter. Number 3, a beaver. Technically, 2 and 3, number 2 and number 3 was tied, but I think I'm more otter than beaver. We can probably talk all day about that. That's on my mind. And a lot of things are on my mind, and I'm not right about everything, but I try to be as accurate as I can. I believe in trying to understand myself and other people. And in order to understand other people, you might want to understand yourself first a little bit, but at the same time, you might not be able to understand yourself if you don't understand other people. And there's a circle here, and we can learn from each other and work together to really balance each other out. And opposites attracts. And so, for example, perhaps I should be with somebody who is a golden retriever. That's a kind of dog. I can talk faster, but right now I'm going to talk slow. Sometimes I talk faster, but sometimes I feel like I don't want to, or I cannot, or something. I have a lot of thoughts. I still have a lot of thoughts about everything. I feel like it's very, very important what I'm saying, but that doesn't mean it is. Let's continue. Back to the documentary, part 2. This is a video of me back in 2003.
Like you all have seen already, and you crack your head off, going, ah, it's so funny. Okay, here it comes. Yearbook. 2000 last year, 2002.
It's Oatmeal Julia Arnold. And it sounds like a familiar song. If I was Superman, would you still... Wait, if I went... Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot the words. If I went crazy, would you still call me Superman? Part 2. Welcome to part 2 of the Oatmeal Joy Arnold documentary by the Memes World production. Welcome to another episode of the Memes World Productions. Welcome to another episode of the Oatmeal Joy Arnold documentary by the Memes World Productions. Wait. There I am at the beach, 2002, the summer 2002, the Oregon coast. Traveling somewhere, trying to find something. What are you looking for? On a hippie trail, trying to find something kinda good. Can you get on out? Can you try to find the sunset of my mind? Do you even know? Can you even show me something better? If I say something that you don't like, are you gonna slap me like Will Smith? Are you gonna go? Are you gonna show something better? Bullet zombie. Oh, it was so delicious. I ate it in a single bite. Come on in and I said, what are you doing with my wife? Trying to understand the motion of the clan. Trying to get on back because I'm only in your hands. Here I am, dancing on another tree. Here I am, trying to get on out on by. Here I am, trying to loosen up my vibe. Here I am, losing up on everyone. Here I am, trying to work it all in together. Here I am, oh yeah, trying to get on by this time. Here I am, oh yeah, trying to get on through the night. Here I am, working in the bubble, working in the mist. Here I am, yeah, working through the night and working through the silver. Oh, when you gonna let me go? How fast can you go? Ooh, you gonna let me go? How fast can you go? Ooh, are you gonna let me go? Oh, ain't almost dying. I'm still crying, flipping through the night. Is it gonna be alright? What you gonna do when you don't know what to do? Where you gonna go? You don't know who you are. What you gonna do when you can't find your own freaking school? Who are you? If you can't find, but yeah. Ooh, that's pretty tall. Here I am, Mr. Red Duck. Gonna tell you what, wanna break on in to freaking New York City. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. If I keep on stopping the video, will I escape copyright? Don't know. Where's fair use? Save me, fair use. Save me now, you're my only hope. Save me now, fair use. This is transformative, even though copyright is illegal. We pretend copyright is legal, but it's not. But it is, but it's not. It's been adopted into law, but it should not have been. It goes back 500 years or maybe more. Don't get me started on copyright. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about copyright. Don't talk about it. How many videos did you take from me? Oh. Ooh, thunder. Look at that man. Look at that one. Look at that man. 2002. And if you don't, he's gonna get you. Oh, look at that man. He's 10 feet tall. Gonna get on you like a wolf. And I have not heard this cover. Not a cover. Is it a cover? It's what do you call it when you change the words. What does Weird Al do? It's not a cover. It's a parody. That's the word. This is a parody of that song I mentioned. If I went crazy, would you still call me Superman? By what was it? 3 Doors Down, or I don't remember. The artist from the early 2000s had this song. This is a parody version of that song. This is my first time hearing the parody that's going over my video from the summer of 2002 on the Oregon coast. I think it's a good cover, and it fits this video pretty well. There I am with no glasses. And it looks like the my right eye is bigger, or it's this the eyelid might be going down, dripping down a little bit more, and therefore appearing to be bigger because you can see more of it. And there's gap between my teeth, no braces. And I do approve of my nose, but there were times I felt like my nose was too small. But sometimes I feel like I would rather have a shorter nose than a longer nose. I don't want to be no witch. Are you trying to tempt me? You gotta ask yourself that every morning. Are you going to tempt me? I come from the land of plenty. I think that's a good philosophy to have, maybe a little bit. Good principle to understand that there is a lot out there, and you gotta be open-minded to receiving what is there for you from God or from the universe. I would say from God, and it's a powerful thing, and it's a lot of things. The energy is overwhelming, a good kind of energy that you can be a part of when you are aligned with eternal principles. Eternal principles. No joke. Eternal principles are groundbreaking, to say the least. Yeah. Thunder and lightning. I don't know. Can I hear the thunder? A little bit. You better take cover. There I am in a hoodie. Gangsta, real gangsta. Look at that man. Who is that man? Gangsta, Big Red Dog. Played by Joey Arnold. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. There is a sand castle I made. I like to build things. Sometimes I build sand castles. Sometimes I build tree houses. Sometimes I build other things. And I like to build things. I like to talk about what I build. I like to help other people build things. There's a frog. I'm holding a frog. I had a frog. I must have got the frog from Christmas or for Christmas or something. I don't know. But I think I gave it to Tyler at that moment during that trip to the coast to see family, relatives, cousins, aunt, uncle. We would do this almost every year in the 1990s. Sometimes more than once a year. Sometimes less. And this was 2002. And it was, in some ways, the end of an era for our family. And the beginning of perhaps a different era for our family. In some ways. Things were transitioning around the early 2000s in your life. You run into those transitions and you can choose to treasure them. You can choose to treasure them or not. But it's better to treasure those moments when you're in those transitional periods in your life. Why not? What do you got to lose? What do you got to lose? Every time I say I think about not Baby Yoda, but the real Yoda. The real Yoda from Star Wars. Fireworks. This was around Independence Day, the 4th of July, which is a day after my mom's birthday. Bum 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 bum. Our vacation. A Joey Arnold Productions. Joey Arnold movie, all right reserved, even though it's not actually copyrighted, because I'm not for copyright. I don't like copyright. I think it's stupid. May 2002. Highlight video, Red Dog, Gangster Run 2, which was actually a movie that I did not really make. I made the first one, did not get around to making the second Gangster Run movie, just the first one. And we made a Blair Witch movie, and but these are titles to movies I did not make, I think. But I think these were titles to movies that I wanted them to make. So it's kind of like a preview of like what's coming next. And so I was making these videos, and I was like, I wanted everybody to know, yeah, I'm gonna make this movie, I'm gonna make that movie, but didn't get around to doing it. I know what you ate yesterday. I really like the idea of like doing parodies, and so I would see something on TV or a movie, and I'd be like, I want to make a parody of it. So it was like a lot of times I was like a little Weird Al man walking around. I was a lot like Weird Al, and my older sister would listen to Weird Al and introduced us to Weird Al in probably in 94, or it might have been whenever she got the karaoke for the first time. That big karaoke. She probably got it from Dad for Christmas, but I don't know what year, but I would assume the Christmas of 92 is my educated guess. But regardless, at least by 95 or 94 at the latest, I was introduced to Weird Al, and I went on to becoming more like him as I started getting older. And as you see on the screen, I like the idea of parodies and stuff, and so there's 2 parody ideas on the screen right now, and then the first one is not really a parody. It was more original. The first title up above at the top of the screen, Gangster Run. A movie, a story about a man named Mickey Moorhead, also known as Big Red Dog. Crack House, USA. Phenomenon 2. We already made the first one during the Christmas of 2001. It was mostly just me and my brother. I made the Gangster Run movie with my brother in the summer of 2001. And he was off in college. He went off to college in Oklahoma, and in 2000 after graduating high school, and then came back for Christmas and came back again for the summer of 2001. We made Gangster Run. I was the main star. I was the big red dog, and he was the cop who was going after me. And then at the end of the movie, I got saved, and everything was good. And the movie was only 10 minutes long. And then my brother came back from college for the winter break in December 2001, and we made another movie called Phenomenon. And it was a story about a man, a boy, a young adult living at home, even though he was like 27 or in his late 20s, and he ended up leaving. He was upset and got in a fight with his parents, and that man was played by my brother, my older brother. And so he goes outside and he's running away, or he's going to move away, move out of the house in that movie phenomenon. And he runs into a light, what do you call it? Like a lantern, like something you would see in Narnia. A light pole, and he must have rubbed it like a genie, or like a lamp, or he got close to it. Something happened. I don't know what happened or how it happened. I don't remember exactly the details, but somehow he gets sucked into another, like a parallel dimension, and he has to fight his evil self, and he realizes that he was on the wrong path in life. Then somehow he got back into his own universe, and then decided to make something of his life. Something like that. And then I was thinking about making another movie, a sequel to that movie phenomenon. But we didn't do it. We never got around to doing it. The Coast. And that's just video of our family vacations when we would go to the coast to see family. With no order. In other words, random. That's what it means. My videos are random, or some of it is random. Some of the stuff in my videos may be random with no order, or it may appear to be random with no order. That's me trying to make it apparent to the audience that it was random. But I didn't use the word random. I didn't really think of using that word, so I used this instead to explain what I was trying to say. I think the word random does a better job at explaining this with no order. What that means, what I was trying to say. Because, like, a lot of times, it makes some sense to me, maybe, but maybe not to you. Maybe not to you. Maybe not totally to you. Maybe not totally to me. It depends. We have to take it all on a case-by-case basis. Everything. All the time. You should. Not that you will or did. Never mind that. But nevertheless, you should. And life is complex with nuance, and when taken out of context, it appears to be totally and absolutely random. Random. Random? Yes, Random. How random? Very random. Random like your mom? No, not random like your mom. Not that random. But you gotta admit, your mom's pretty random. Maybe, but not that random. Not that random. If you ever became that random, you'd become a total jerk. One big jerk. Shout out to the big jerk. Makes no sense. My videos make no sense. They make no sense. Random, totally random, out of order, no order. This is me trying to summarize my videos in 2002.
Arnold Attic is a compilation of videos created by the Arnold family.
What? Hold on. What did you say? I did not understand you. Let me go back. I think you were saying the name of something that I made up. The title to my home videos, or the title to a made up company of mine, or something. He said the name of something. I'm gonna go backwards and try to see if I can understand. I wrote incredibly breakout. What does that say? And stupidity. So that's just me saying more of how it's random and stuff.
Arnold Attic is a
Arnold Attic. Maybe he's saying Arnold Attic, or he's saying Bumbelow. I know the names of all the things I come up with over the years, because I think about it and I write it down and stuff. And so I came up with a video console like Nintendo and the Xbox and the PlayStation. The one that I had was called Ironic Mystic, and I came up with the name of my home videos, and that was called the Arnold Attic Films. And another name for some of the videos was the 44 tapes, and another name is the 58 DVDs. One of the names I had for me, for my username online was Bumbelow.
compilation of videos created by the Arnold family.
So he's saying something about I have videos, and the videos are a collection or a compilation of my home videos, of me, my family, my friends.
In the 90s, that is a gritty, no holds barred tell all of the American dream.
Something about how my videos might perhaps personify the American dream. Wow. Here I am talking for an hour about this. Okay. I don't want to put words into the mouth of the person making this video about me. But it sounds like he's saying something about my videos personifying the American dream. I don't know if he is being sarcasm. What am I saying? Sarcastic. Well, I don't know if he is or is not. He could be being sarcastic and or other stuff too. But regardless, I can't or should not try to overanalyze that, even though that's what I do sometimes. I might sometimes overanalyze, which is good to do and also bad to do. It's also bad to do. It's also good to do. It depends, really does. He's saying something about my videos, something about what my videos are, something about the American dream. So the person making this video might not be American, especially because of the accent. Here is a picture of outside my window in the house I grew up in. Those are our neighbors. We grew up in a trailer park ghetto in Oregon, in Forest Grove.
The American family and the American company. Joey Arnold captures this perfectly. His millions of videos going back 2 decades.
You like the movie? There's no music video, and it sucks. But it's good, yeah, it's good. And it doesn't suck. What am I talking about? See ya. You buy this ghetto neighborhood trailer parking for...
This is a story about hero of the internet and
Well, did you stop the video on purpose to try to say, oh, I'm not gonna dox this person. I'm already doxed. But maybe you're just editing the video. Here is my older brother in 2000.
hero of our heads at Mill, Joey Arnold. Joey Arnold is one of the first content creators of the internet ever. He's made millions of short videos, feature films, mashups and reaction videos. He has been making solid content with his family since the 90s, which have been compiled into a bunch of amazing clips called Arnold Attic. Although his content is widely regarded as some of the best in the business, he has had hundreds of channels deleted, banned or just straight up lost. He has no way to recover his content and needs you, the viewer, to help him find all his lost channels.
Okay. He's saying some stuff, and some of it might be a little inaccurate. He might be just doing it just to be funny. So this might be a mockumentary, like a mockery of documentaries. It might be. Not saying that it is or isn't. I don't know exactly. But it's a comedy approach, a comedy style to documentaries, and it's supposed to be interesting and a mix of education and entertainment. I have not seen other videos of Memes World Productions yet. I've only been watching these 2 videos that he made of me so far. It says this is episode 2 of 300. I don't know if he really intends to make 300 episodes of the Joey Arnold documentary. I got the impression that it was only going to be 3 episodes, and that there's only one more left, part 3. But there's 2 zeros at the end of 3, which means 300. So will we get 300 episodes of this Joey Arnold documentary? Will this YouTuber, Memes World Productions, make one more episode about me? Or 297 more episodes? Only time will tell. Who knows? but he did say a few things, and like, for example, some of the numbers he said may not be accurate. He said something like how hundreds of my YouTube channels were deleted. Actually, only 3 or 4 has been suspended. I have had a few accounts or channels suspended in total on YouTube over the years. How many? 3 or 4 is what I've counted that I know of at the moment. How many channels have I created on YouTube? Around 40 as of 2021. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I may make more channels and accounts. And channels and accounts are the same thing, generally, on YouTube. And I've lost a lot of videos. And that's too bad. He said something about that maybe people help me find my videos and get my videos, or maybe he didn't say that. I don't know. Let me go backwards and try to listen to what he said.
Which have been compiled.
Okay. He's saying something about my home videos and how it's a collection of my life and the life of my family and friends in the early 2000s, and also 96, 97. That's when we were making the videos. We started making videos after our dad got us a camcorder. Well, I mean, for my brother, it was his camcorder. The first camcorder was for my brother for his birthday. That was in February of 96. And we started making videos in 96 and 97. And then we made some more videos in 2000 and 2001, 2002, and 2003. And I did not make any home videos in 2004. I don't think so. I don't remember. I don't think I had any camcorders that worked in 2004. I think I made a few recordings with a tape recorder in 2004. And the canon of the Arnold attic originally is from 96 to 2003. That's the canon for the Arnold attic films, for the heart, the baseline of the Arnold attic, as far as the home videos goes, it's from those years. Even though the story of the Arnold attic may continue to go beyond 2003, I don't know exactly how it works. I'm still trying to figure it all out. Because I really want to make a contrast between the Arnold Attic films and other videos and stuff and everything. I want to try to make a clear contrast between those videos that goes to 2003 and stuff that comes after 2003. And these are the videos we made back when I was a kid, back when I was a teen, back when I was homeschooled. We made some videos, and then I was in high school, and we made some videos, and then I graduated in 2004. I graduated from high school, and I would like to declare that things after that is something else. It's different. It's a different era of my life and of the videos, the content, everything that I do, that I am, and everything. That's what I say. That's what I believe. I want that in for the record. This is my quick reaction video. I laugh because this video that I'm making right now, this video that I'm making right now is an hour or longer. And I laugh because I say quick. And in some ways it is, because if I had my way, I'd be making 10-hour videos all the time about everything. And I am making some reaction videos and videos about my videos about me as a foundation, as a starting point. I did a few videos this year as a reaction to the video that was made by the Dead Wing Dork. The Dead Wing Dork made a video on Valentine's 2022. That's this year. Today is Monday, the 28th of March of 2022. And this is episode 2 of the Joey Arnold documentary by the Memes World Productions. And he may be putting out a third and final film, mockumentary of Joey Arnold. A Joey Arnold documentary. The documentary is pretty good so far. The first 2 episodes I think is pretty good. That's my quick review. And spoiler alert, I'm still alive, I guess. And I have a lot more to say about that, and a lot more to say about everything. Yeah, what am I saying? I'm saying everything and nothing at the same time. I want this to be clear, and in the future, I probably should stop talking a lot about who I was, or I guess it depends. It doesn't matter sometimes, or sometimes it's valuable to go back and to talk about things and to do things if it's worth it, if it's fundamental to building something, depending on what you're building. I believe in proper analysis of the past, as long as you don't overdo it. And people say that a lot. Actually, I believe that people say it too much, so much, like a lot, like excessively. excessively. They say, don't live in the past. Don't analyze the past. But sometimes you don't analyze the past enough, and so I do that. And some people accuse me of doing it too much. And maybe I do, maybe I don't, but it's something that has to be talked about, debated, discussed, and everything else. I believe in that, and I do actually, believe it or not, I choose my words very, 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 very wisely. Believe it or not, I think about it sometimes. Maybe not enough, but as a writer, I think about stuff, a lot of stuff. And I try to bring it all together. And it's hard because it's a lot to take in, too much to bring in, to put together, too much to handle, too hot to handle, too much information. Information overload. Overlord? DVD overload's on my mind. Doomcock. It's coming into my mind. I got information overload. Dear Lord, I got information overload. Operation Overdrive with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
He has been making solid content with his family since the 90s, which have been compiled into a bunch of amazing clips called Arnold Attic. Although his content is widely regarded as some of the best in the business, he has had hundreds of channels deleted.
Hundreds of channels deleted. No, more like hundreds of videos, hundreds to thousands of videos. And a few channels deleted. A few channels deleted. And thousands of videos deleted. I've lost thousands of videos thanks to the tyranny of YouTube. Thank you very much.
Banned or just straight up lost. He has no way to recover his content and needs you, the viewer, to help him find all his lost channels.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. I'm leading you to find my lost channels. So go find my lost channels. Here I am. This is a video of me on Valentine's Day 2000.
Although most influencers could have a third channel deleted, Joey has never once let up. He makes at least 10 videos a day spanning each channel that equates to about 1,000 videos a month.
What? Hold on. What? Let me go back. I'm trying to understand. Your British accent is killing me. Let's rewind. Try to figure out what's going on here.
Spanning each channel that equates to about 1,000 values a month.
10,000 values a month? Are you saying like a lot of videos or a lot of hours or something else? I don't know. Let's continue.
He makes more values than anybody.
I make more values? What does that mean? Make more volumes? I make more stuff. Different videos and everything. Content. I make a lot. But here's something I have to say. Let me say something about that very quickly. Compared to some people, I've not made a lot. I made a lot compared to some people, but little compared to other people. Some people have uploaded thousands of hours. They've been in thousands of hours of videos. I have been in, I don't know how many hours of videos I've been on. That I've been in. I've been in some videos. I've been in some videos. Some hours. How many hours? I don't know. Unfortunately, I overinflate how many videos. It's actually a big number, but what I don't tell you is a lot of videos are only 1 second long. So they're not really videos. But then, it's like there are hundreds of videos of mine that might be 1 second. And then there is hundreds of videos that are longer. And some of them really long. There's probably hundreds of videos that might be 10 minutes or longer per video. So hundreds and hundreds. And some of them might be an hour long or longer. I don't know how many of those I have. But over the years, I've made a lot of videos and stuff. And compared to other people, I've not done a lot, but I have done a little bit, and I think that's a good starting point, and that can be applicable in your life. You have to start somewhere in your life. You got stuff, and you should hold on to it, maybe. You don't have to. Don't take my word for it. Do whatever you want. But if it's important to you, like the Arnold attic was important to me, then you gotta hold on to it like it's your little baby. Your content is a part of who you are. Who you are is who you are. Who you were is who you are. And it's important to hold on to it a little bit if you want to do it. I'm not saying that you should, or what you have to do is really up to you. The world is your oyster, or the oyster is your stage, or am I getting quotes mixed up now? But I'm saying the heart of the matter is the matter of the heart, and you gotta hold on to things and not let go of things sometimes, and other times you gotta let go. You gotta let go in life. You gotta pick your battles really extremely as best as possible. You gotta pick your battles, man. You gotta pick your battles, man. You gotta think about choose your words wisely. Everything. That's what I'm saying. And take it from me. That's what I do, or that's what I try to do. Let's continue.
The planet with a video camera. His videos get better with each channel.
My value or the quality of my videos get better with each video. Perhaps. At least that's something I would love to have as an attribute.
Each edit, each long.
What? Hold on, what?
His videos get better with each channel. Each edit, each long. Joey has stole audiences around the world since a child and will continue to do so.
I don't know about that, but have I stolen the hearts of people all around the world since I was a child? No, because people didn't know me around the world until I was in college, maybe, or who knows when.
He has directed over 700 feature films and...
What? Okay. What? What's going on here? 700 feature films? Really? What are you doing? Okay. Is this some kind of mockumentary? Means World Production. I'm calling you out. What is that? Sometimes I'm sort of joking when I say things, maybe, in some videos. Sometimes I make videos and they might be sarcasm, they might be jokes, they might be a combination of things. Who knows? Sometimes I don't say. I don't make it clear. But here is what I will say. Have I made 700 featured films? I guess it depends on your definition of film. what's a film? If you're saying that I've made a lot of videos, yeah, more than 700 videos, more than 1,000, maybe more than 5,000. I don't know. How many videos do I have that's more than 10 minutes long? I would say 1,000, 2,000. I don't know. Either more than 1,000 or 2,000 of all my videos, maybe more than 10 minutes. I don't know. And the rest would be like 1 second or 1 minute or 30 seconds. So you could say those videos don't really count. The shorter videos don't really count if they're less than a minute or less than a second, unless if I'm making them individually. I guess it depends. I don't know. There's a lot of nuance here. How many actual films have I been in? Probably less than 20. I don't know. Can you put a number to it? Depends on where you draw the line between film and not film. And sometimes there are videos that could be classified as being part of a series of like episodes, or like they might be clips. They might be individual scenes that could be edited. They could be installed into a movie or a show, a series. So I guess it depends on your definition of film or movie or show or series or whatever else you got. But nevertheless, a lot. I've made a lot of stuff in my life. Videos and articles and memes and everything else. Let's continue.
Produced them as well. How come you all to dive deep down the Oatmeal Joey rabbit hole? It's well worth it.
The Oatmeal Joey Arnold rabbit trail is well worth it, said Memes World Productions. And it's true. Some rabbit trails are important to go down. I can't say whether or not you should go down my rabbit trail. Maybe you should go down Epstein's rabbit trail or your own rabbit trail. But nevertheless, some rabbit trails are worth going down, man. You gotta go down some rabbit trails. Maybe not mine. You don't have to go down my rabbit trail. But there are some rabbit trails you should sometimes go down.
You will not be disappointed.
You will not be disappointed if you were to go down some rabbit trails.
You will not be let down. In fact, you may leave the experience with a smile on your face and beat down the Arnold attic for more content.
However, the problem with that might be that it's not really understandable. A lot of it is not understandable. A lot of my videos that I've made in my life are not really understandable. A lot of stuff that that I've done. A lot of articles and posts and memes and videos are not always understandable. They're not clear. They're not explained. They're taken out of context, or they're not given enough content. They're not explained enough a lot of times. So if you were to go down the Oatmeal Joey Arnold rabbit trail, you will be losing your mind. Your effing mind. Because it would be very difficult to take apart. To take it apart and, to try to figure out, what does it mean? What is this? What is that? What does that mean? And it's not always explained. I want to really release my home videos again, even though some of it is published. It's already some of it's already been published. I want to publish them again, but in order, as much as possible. I'm gonna try to release as much as I can in the best quality as possible, as a baseline, as a canon of the Arnold Attic films. That is the home videos of Oatmeal Joey Arnold as a kid. My videos growing up, some of those videos, and then after that, other videos that came after. But I want to start with the videos that I made before college, before graduating high school. I want to focus on that and publish those videos and other things too. But mostly the videos in the correct order, and that order would be chronological. Ordered by date. That is important to me, but I don't always know what the date was. And then there's like remixes of some of the videos, music videos, a lot of things like that, where I take the videos, my home videos, and I slice them together, and I put them in different orders, and those would be something I would want to publish too. But the problem is sometimes they are intermixed between the original films, the original footage of the of my home videos, and so sometimes I don't always know what is what when I'm going back and I'm looking at my home videos. I don't know what is what. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't know what I'm looking at, even though it's my stuff, it's my content, my videos, but I don't always know what it is. I don't always know which one is the best version of the home videos. I don't always know which copy is the master copy, the original version of the home videos. Which one is the edited version? Which one is the original version? Which one is a compilation? Which one might be a more like a collage, or a like a music video of a bunch of different clips of my home videos that are stuck together. There's a lot of that, and I look at my stuff, and sometimes I don't know what it is. And you can go down my rabbit trail if you want to do that, or you can go down other people's rabbit trails too. And I think it's very important to do stuff like that. Sometimes there's a time and there's a season for that and for everything within reason. Maybe, I don't know. What am I saying? Saying that I'm not in the position to make official statements about my videos because I'm still trying to figure them out myself. I'm still trying to understand me. I'm still trying to understand my videos. I'm still trying to summarize my videos. I'm still trying to summarize my life. I still want to try to make a good map and a good outline to my life. I want it in for the record, and if anything ever happens to me, I want it there for the record as a good archive, as a good outline, as a good summary, as a good map of me, Oatmeal Joey Arnold. I think it's good. I think it's important. I think a lot of it is unfinished, like what do you call it? Unfinished and unofficial and a big mess. A lot of it is a big mess. A lot of my stuff is a big mess of chaos and everything. I think to the general public, I'm nobody, even though I am somebody. I think that I've done a bad job at representing myself, and I'm not necessarily blaming myself, but at the same time, I'm not necessarily not blaming myself, or not blaming myself. It depends, but I think I can do a better job. Not to say that I could have done better, or maybe I could have done better, depending on the day, depending on the situation in my life. As you look back and you analyze that, it's difficult to do it. This video I'm making right now is for the record, and it's not necessarily intended to be entertaining or anything else, but I wanted to do it, so I'm doing it right now, even if it has no value to me or to anybody. I'm making this video, I'm saving it on my hard drive, and I'm uploading it to the internet, and I'm going to have it here and try to keep it online for as long as I can, and in as many places as I can on different websites. And I encourage people to do whatever they want with my content. I don't care. Even though I made some videos where I'm like, don't make videos about me. I actually don't care. But I make videos like that just to see what would happen. And sometimes I think it's funny or something. I think a lot of different things at different times, and sometimes I'm a paradox and stuff, and I enjoy the paradox. I enjoy the debate that I can have with myself and other people regarding everything and nothing. So I think about it, and I am improving, making some progress, and I have a lot more to say about that and everything else later. Don't get me started on that. On what? On everything. On what? On everything. On like what? What do you mean? Like on everything, man. Everything. But don't get me started on that. I've been rambling while watching a 8-minute long video. This episode 2 that he made about me is 8 minutes, and here I am talking about it while watching it, and it's almost been 2 hours, almost 2 hours of me reacting to a 8-minute video. First video was only 30 minutes long of me reacting to the first episode of his documentary on me, and I have a lot of thoughts on the video that he made about me, and also thoughts about me and everything relating to me, which is a lot of stuff. And in some ways, or actually in a lot of ways, this video that he's making about me is better than the 3-hour video that the Dead Wing Dork made about me. Yeah, I think so. Even though, he made a video too, and it was interesting. And his YouTube channel is pretty big. His 3-hour video is pretty good too. It's a different style, and he makes videos about random people and a lot of stuff. And I think his videos are good. I like it, and I watch his videos sometimes. That is the Dead Wing Dork. He made a video about me on Valentine's 2022. That's this year. And he was the first person to really make a video about me, I think. Sort of, for the most part. At least the first official movie, or the first official video, the first published video as far as I know. There may have been some other videos that people made of me over the years, maybe, kind of. And then there was like one project that Nick Becker was working on, but that one didn't get finished. That was back in 2010. But nevertheless, here we are. And this is the second documentary that somebody's ever made about me. And I feel pretty honored. I feel honored, even though it's also a little bit of a, I want to say liability, but I mean, that's not the right word. I mean, a little bit of pressure, or I don't know exactly the word that I want to say to really put it in proper perspective. I think it's me feeling a little bit of pressure, or a little bit of stress, or a little bit of some kind of conflict. I want to like correct the record. This is probably something that I should not do, or should stop doing. Like, I should maybe stop making videos about me. But I'm not saying that's correct. Maybe I should make videos about me like I'm doing right now. Maybe sometimes, or maybe all the time, or maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should, and maybe I shouldn't, and maybe it depends. And there's a lot of nuance, I believe, in life in regards to what kind of person you should be and the kind of choices that you should make and everything else under the sun. It's a daunting topic. Very daunting, very complex, very confusing for a lot of people. And I use myself as a springboard to everything else. Like, as a clear conversation starter, I want to use myself as an example that can be applied to other people. So you look at my life and you can think about me, and then you can apply it to your own life. And that's why it's important, and that's why I believe in making videos about myself. And I also believe in making videos about other things. And I do that too. But right now, I'm focused on making this reaction video about me. And I believe that it's a starting point, and I want to emphasize on that because it needs to be inserted into the record, for the record. And I believe in that strongly. I believe in what I say. I believe in what I write. And I believe that rabbit trails are healthy to go on. And the guy says you should go down on a rabbit trail. You should go down a rabbit trail and learn about Oatmeal, Joey, Arnold. And I agree. Or maybe you should wait until I can hold your hand as you're going down that trail. Maybe you should just watch my videos. Maybe I should start a new YouTube channel. Maybe I should start a YouTube video series called the Joey Arnold Rabbit Trail. And then you can watch those videos instead of doing it on your own, because I can help you understand it. But at the same time, it's not necessarily something that is important enough, even though I would argue otherwise that it is. It may not be, even if I think it is. It may not be. I think it's important to go down my rabbit trail, but maybe it's not, and I could be wrong. But nevertheless, I'm fighting for that, and I'm standing up for that, and I believe in that fundamentally at a spiritual level and everything else. And I've been thinking about that all my life. And I was born in 85, and I've been around. I wasn't born yesterday, and here I am telling you I believe in a little bit of a reflection. I believe that's very critical, and I believe in a lot of things. So let's continue on the video. That's only 8 minutes long. Let's continue. Here I am playing foosball on Valentine's Day in 2000. I was playing with this kid, a random kid, at the Community Baptist Church in Cornelius. There I am dancing in the youth group room.
He has taught students all over the world. He has created millions of laughter and joy.
What? Hold on. I don't know what you're saying. Millions of what? Let me go back and try to watch that again. I've created millions of what?
He has taught students all over the world. He has created millions of laughter
Millions of laughter? What is laughter?
and joy from anybody that has seen the man's content.
Man content? Man content.
He truly is an extraordinary comedian, director, producer, and all-around fucking badass.
All around. A fucking badass. Interesting. There I am. At the age of 15. There I am in a one of the music videos I made in 2000. This was the Newsies musical music video. So we're kind of like it's a lip sync video. So we're just like lip syncing, singing along. It's a sing along to some of the songs you find in Disney's The Newsies, which is based on a true story of some paper boys, paper delivery boys from the early 1900s or late 1800s in New York City. And it came out in cinemas all across America and probably the world too in 92. I was 7 years old. We saw the movie as a family, and we came out of the theater, and I was singing the songs ever since. And here I am. How many years later? 13? No, what am I thinking? 70 years. Sorry. Bad at math. I'm really bad at math sometimes. Okay. 70 years later, here I am. In 2000, singing along. Because I'm a big fan of the Newsies. I was always a big fan of the Disney movies. And look at where they are now. Oh, God. Boom, boom, boom. I think this song might be copyrighted too. I don't know how to survive on YouTube when they do all this copyright stuff, but sometimes they kind of let people have their songs on their videos on your videos. Don't get me started with copyright. Oh, jeez. Boom, 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 boom. There's my older sister in the back. And now she's in the front. They got what? They got a power and a force like you've never seen before. Oh, you never seen it before? Well, they got a power and a force like you never seen before. They got what's the next part of the song? Okay, this is one of my favorite songs of all time. The beat, I think I do like rock. Maybe not heavy metal. Do even up the score. Don't know if I agree with that. Maybe. I guess it depends on the details. To even up the score, that's like retribution or revenge or justice. And I'm throwing out a few random words that might be loosely connected. But they're not necessarily synonyms. Not necessarily. Maybe partly. They're partly synonymous, but they're not totally. Justice and retribution and revenge. It's critical to try to figure out. You gotta ponder these things sometimes. You should. Gotta even up the score. I don't know about that. The face of Joey Arnold at the age of 15. Can ever take them down. No one can ever take them down. That's a pretty arrogant statement. Side. Power lies on their side, even when you're standing sideways. Go Power Rangers. The Legends of the Joey Arnold. The Legends of the Billy Breaker. The Arnold Attic films. There's me, and then there's my brother. I wonder, do you know that's my brother? Or do you think that's me? Let me know. So the first photo is me. Photo on the left side. The other photo, the guy in the red, that's my brother. My brother is the guy in the red. And that's when he was graduating from probably college in the early 2000s, 2003, 2004, or something like that. There I am, 2011, as a bell ringer. I was a bell ringer with the Salvation Army in 2007 and 2009. 2009, maybe not. Nah, kind of helped out in 2009, unofficial, like one day, 2009, but not an official bell ringer. Okay, so 2007, 2010, and 2011. I was a bell ringer 3 times, 3 years. Here I am in 2009 or 2010. Probably 2009. I think it was 2009. And I think I'm in the office of Blake Webb, who was the youth pastor for the Salvation Army Moore Street Corps. It's a Salvation Army, like a church or like a community place in Portland, Oregon. It was on the Moore Street. That's why it was called Moore Street, because it was on the Moore Street. And I was good friends with Blake Webb, and I met him at Camp Garotley. is a Salvation Army camp. Met him in 2007. Then he became a youth pastor here in Portland in 2009. And then I would help out with the youth group a lot in 2009 and 2010. And then he died. Here I am in 96 in September. Here we are in the car going to the coast for a family vacation. We go to the coast, the Oregon coast, sometimes. We go to see our relatives, our cousins, our aunt, uncle. Some of my favorite memories growing up was going to the coast in the summer. Normally in the summer. Generally every summer in the 90s. I would look forward to doing that. I thought I saw something. In my room. I thought I saw a shadow or something. Whoa. Memes World. Who is this guy with the long beard? I grew out my beard on purpose. This was, I think this was in 2009. No. Oh man, no. I don't think so. Sorry. This was probably 2010. No, hold on. No, sorry. I mean, how do I get this wrong? Okay, I remember now. I had to think about this. Okay, this was most likely in 2011. Okay, I grew out my beard in 2011 because, let me tell you why. I was working on the Arnold attic, and I was trying to tell the story, and I was making these videos that would help personify the storyline, the plot to the Arnold attic. There was some kind of storyline that I was working on, and it was pretty simple for the most part, and I started coming up with these ideas in 2010, mostly. Before that, not so much. Because the videos go back to 96, and I started working on trying to copy the videos after that, as early as like maybe 99, and especially in 2000, and ever since then I would work on trying to copy my videos to VHS. From VHS, I would try to copy it from one VCR to another VCR, and then to DVD, and then to hard drives, and then to the internet, or directly to the internet from the DVDs. And I would work on these in the 2000s, mostly as a starting point, and ever since then, for example, that's what I've been doing. That's the evolution in a way. So I was doing that, and then I started coming up with the idea of trying to develop a story, or like an illustration that could help narrate the videos, my videos, the Arnold attic videos, my home videos. I wanted a story. It'd be similar to what the Red Letter Media does, in a way. Maybe not totally, but in some of their videos, they have a plot line. They have these like story they have that you see at the beginning and the end of some of their videos, and you can You can find their videos on YouTube. They're called the Red Letter Media channel. And a lot of people know about them. They're really good. And that's my example. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, what the hell am I talking about, I will cite them as my example. I will point to them and say, this is what I'm trying to say. This is what I was trying to do. I was trying to do what they did. But this was like kind of like before them. Or maybe not before them. What am I saying? But I grew out the beard. And the idea was the character I was playing was kind of like me playing myself in a way, because the story is sort of like about me and not about me. My hand. This is my hand. You couldn't see my hand. I was like literally using my hand. You couldn't see it. Here's my hand. Okay, so I was making some videos, and I grew out my beard, and I was trying to tell a story that would personify the Arnold attic. There was like an extra layer that was added to the top of it, and it would serve as a narration. It would serve as a personification of the my home videos. Like, I have my home videos that I talk about, and then I came up with the Arnold attic, which is a story, and mostly it's an illustration, and that's it. That was the foundation to what it was. When I came up with it in 2010, I came up with the Arnold attic. And what is that? Just a illustration. Just a simple illustration. That's it. The illustration is meant to parallel my life a little bit, but not directly, not necessarily. It's mostly fictional, but it's supposed to serve as some kind of analogy or something like that. Very simple, very simple. The story of the Arnold attic is I don't know what the story is, because I've had a few different versions or rough drafts of the Arnold attic, but basically it's like once upon a time there was a boy, that's me, okay, called Billy Breaker. The Arnold attic is a story about Billy Breaker. Who is that? Who is Billy? It's me. I'm Billy. So the story is about Billy Breaker. And so once upon a time, there was a boy named Billy Breaker. And I think he was an alien or something. He was lost in the forest, or he was in the trash can or something. And then his adopted father found him and adopted him. But he was like adopted into the Arnold attic, or the Arnold family, which is more of a thing that actually happened to my dad. he was adopted into the Arnold family. So, I get adopted, or I mean, Billy gets adopted, and he somehow he ends up stuck in the attic, and then he has to find a way out, but he's stuck there with all of his home videos, and that's the Arnold attic. It's the story of me getting stuck in an attic, but then he gets out somehow. Billy gets out of the Arnold attic, and I don't know what happens. He runs off to live his life, but then eventually he realizes he needs to go back. So he has to go back to the attic and get his videos. Just like I have to go back and get my videos. Except my videos are not in the attic. But that's the Arnold attic story. Just a personification. But somewhere in that the plot line, I'm supposed to have a big long beard like a homeless man. So here I am with a beard. See, I have a beard because I'm homeless in the Arnold attic story or something, and I had to grow out my beard. So I grew out my beard in 2011 so I could make some videos, and I did that, and I made some videos, and I lost some of the videos, but this is a surviving image of some of those videos that were there to tell the story of the Arnold attic. And I forget the right details or the exact details of the Arnold attic. Boom 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 boom. Brought to you by the Memes World Productions and executive producer Terry Arnold. Yeah. And here is part 1.
And he got me.
Oh no, wait, this is me reacting to the video. And a few people reacting to my video. Part 2. What do I think about part 2? Good. Good. Will there be 300 episodes? Or only 3? Oh no. Why can't you see it? Wow, it does that sometimes. Okay, let me try to fix it. Okay. Here I am, minding my own business. Sometimes, when I press buttons on OBS, it does stuff like this, and then I go back to the page, and it's not there. As you can see a second ago, there was nothing on the screen. I mean, there was something, but it wasn't what I wanted you to see. I wanted you to see the other web page of me on YouTube commenting. So I'm going to go to that now. But sometimes OBS cuts out and stuff. When I maximize the videos or minimize a video. Usually that's when it messes up. Thanks a lot, OBS. Okay, so I was just commenting on this. I reacted to the first episode, and I talked for 30 minutes. And he left me a comment, the guy that made the first episode of the Joey Arnold documentary, and also the second episode. And so here is my reply to his comment. And I want to know if he's gonna make 300 more episodes, or only 3. I mean, in total, I mean. Okay. This video has been over 2 hours. And I like to talk, and I believe in talking. I believe in saying stuff, even if I am wrong and stuff. But I like to be animated. I like to be crazy and serious. And sometimes people don't know me. And a great documentary would interview people who knew me. And it would be very challenging because not a lot of people really know both sides to who I am as a crazy person, but as also as a serious person and everything else. And I will settle for this. It's interesting to get an outside perspective on who I am and everything else. So I'm looking at this, and I think there's a lot to be learned about everything. But I'm gonna stop for now. Thank you for watching. Till next time. I'm Oatmeal Arnold, signing off.